I've never had this name. I've never had any name like this, and I cannot sponsor anything. I was governor. I established the Bakassi, and the Bakassi was in charge. I think these kids should take Nigeria serious and take Igbo people serious. They should stop doing these things they are doing. We should be tired of this faction. We should think on how to move forward, how to use political solution to sort out the Igbos in where we belong today in Nigeria. Nobody takes the Igbos serious when it comes to this kind of things. These guys should stop this old-fashioned way of doing these things. I think they should now find a way on how they can put back Igbo in the map of Nigeria. Please, this is what I think. I don't want to, Dr. Akwati, to waste my time in answering frivolous questions with you. I thought you have invited me to your program to discuss things that are very visible, not that no history in the world have me as a leader of any other thing than being governor of Abia State.
Okay.
If a more powerful is alive, he should come onto me with you in a program and tell me where I establish autopilot. What is called autopilot? I don't understand. I've never had that name before. That you are saying it today, and I want these boys to take serious their words and know that Igbo people have suffered a lot on what they are doing in Igbo land. It is not acceptable at all to anybody. Okay. Because this is old-fashioned of doing things. They think on how to make peace. They think on how to bring out the Mazen Landeka. They should think about tomorrow and think about people that lost their lives and families that they lost their lives. Those families are not happy, but they don't want to talk.
Okay,
so they should think about these things. It's more important than any other thing.
Okay, Senator.
I want you next time you will invite me, bring that Emma Powerful, whatever he calls his name, let him sit line on line and explain to Nigerians what he meant by what he's saying, please.
Okay, Senator, okay. Let's look at the ideological underpinning of the protest, the struggle, and all of that. They are saying that they want the restoration of Biafra. They are saying that Nigeria is not offering Indigo what the people of the East deserve, and that it is better to separate from Nigeria. It wasn't this the same struggle about the civil war, you know, what General Odumegwu Ojukwu fought for, the likes of General Effiong fought for, Christopher Okigbo, and many other Igbo people. So perhaps they think that you are less Igbo than they are. That's why you are criticizing them.
No. Dr. Akpati, I'm well-blooded Igbo. I was with Ojukwu in the late days of his life. And Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu can testify to this, that I've always been coming to the general, and the general was coming to Ibere in my village to stay 2-3 days, some weekends and all the rest of them. And Ojukwu told me that the first one was necessary, that the second one is no longer necessary. And even if these boys want Biafra, who are you going to rule when you kill all the Igbos? When you stop all Igbos of doing business? When on Mondays, if you see people going out for business, you start pursuing them and killing them? I mean, it is not rational. It is not just nice. I thought with what happened to Mazinda and Kalu, what these boys should come together in a table and say, how do we get peace to resolve this matter politically, and not still talking tough as they are trying to behave. And it's not rational at all for any right-thinking Igbo people who have lost family, who have lost businesses, who do not identify in anything Uli, Ihiala, all those areas. Nobody goes there. And part of Olo, where the governor of Imo State comes from, nobody goes there. So, and part of Southeast. So I think even if they want Biafra, they should drop their arms and go with their flags and demand for what they want and negotiate for it. Talk for a referendum and all the rest of it. That is really what they want. Me, I want to be in Nigeria where justice and equity prevails. I want to see Nigeria where goodness and love prevails. This is what I would like to see.
Okay, Senator.
Because even the man that fought for the world. Yes, go ahead.
No, after you, sir.
Yes, so even the man that fought the war, the wife is saying the same thing I'm saying. The Minister Bianca Ojukwu knows the thought of the husband. And nobody will believe on destruction of Igbo land. Enough is enough. Let us stop destroying ourselves. Let us stop destroying our properties. Let us stop destroying what we have. Look at, there's no more commerce in the entire Igbo land. How are we going to live? People, things are difficult. Things are very bad for people living there. So how are we going to live? Okay. These are the issues.
Okay, Senator.
I feel so sad that these boys at this time is still talking about this kind of behavior. I mean, I think there should be a change people to talk how we can negotiate with federal government to peaceful resolution of these issues.
Okay, Senator, one more issue for you to clarify before I move into issues of security, relationship with Cameroon and ambassadorial list and all of that. Is this. Your critics are saying that you are so supportive of President Tinubu because there is a battle in Abia State to see who is the biggest ally, the strongest ally of President Tinubu. And there is a competition between you, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, who is from Abia, who is Deputy Speaker, the Minister of Works, former Governor Dave Umahi, and then yourself. And that three of you are trying to outdo each other just to be in the good books of the president. Are you hustling, competing with these other two named personalities?
No. Even this day before yesterday, I spoke to, I texted with Governor Umahi, and even yesterday I spoke to Ben Kalu. There's nothing like that. There's no hustling for what? I'm a senator, and I don't even come from the same state with David Umahi. David Umahi is clearly my friend, and we have been friends in the business world before we came into politics. And I don't see anything that Ben Kalu, you are saying. Ben Kalu is like my younger brother. I put him in business, I put him in politics, so there's no competition, whatsoever. There's no competition whatsoever. Nobody is competing with anybody, to the best of my opinion. And there's no Igbo man or any other person that we are competing with the names you call. We are friends. Even last week, I can tell you that there are some Christmas items that Dave Umahi sent his chief of staff to bring to me. And that is the truth. So I don't know why you want to cause trouble, Professor Akpati.
Well, I mean, it's just what your critics are saying. Well, Senator, security, the state of security in the country. Now, you talk a lot about national security reforms, what can be done. And we've seen President Bola Ahmed Tinubu taking some steps, including appointing a former chief of army staff, chief of defense staff, as the minister of defense, and also saying, okay, police should recruit more people, soldiers should recruit more people. In fact, forest guards should be deployed by the Department of State Services. But some people are saying, if President Tinubu is proven incapable of addressing this challenge of insecurity, that he should resign. And there are people on both sides, Northerners and Southerners, who are saying the same thing. Do you think we have reached that point?
No. Nigeria is a very large country, as I've told you in the past. The issue of Nigeria is continuous sabotaging one another. People don't believe in people. This insecurity have nothing to do with any particular person. It's just that we had problem with Mali, we had problem with Libya. They open up a part of Iraq and Iran, and all the arms coming from all those areas are turning back to Nigeria. So we are going to suffer these things unless all Nigerians come together to say we must report to our security agencies, report to people how we are going to solve this problem. This war is not only war of weapons, it's war of intelligence, where the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy, and all 42 related organizations that are made up of our both armed forces and other agencies will come together to say enough is enough. We'll be able to work more of intelligence. We'll be able to work more of cooperation. Intelligence is the key to everything we are doing, because stealing of our mineral is another thing. These people are not insurgents that they want to scare everybody away from where there's this mineral so that they can settle down to take away our minerals. So I think it's not only issue of President Tinubu. The governors are coming alive now. I'm very happy with what the governors are doing right away, because it is a duty of everybody to see that Nigeria is secured. It's not just that of President Tinubu. President Tinubu have done what things he should do. Like all those people criticizing President Tinubu, I don't know any new thing they will do. It's just that we'll continue to work with one another. People are sabotaging the effort of both the federal and state governments every day. But that is what politics is all about. Nobody is good in his back. Only in your front that you are good to other people.
The video you just finished to watch, this is what we always call, I mean, a typical example of okay na no ewe amano ogbere, and also a typical example of okenye ga-apụta sị gị na ya ama ka esi egwu anị ọwa aghụghọ ka ọ dị arụrụ ala egbo na ya nwa okenye. Look at this stupid old fool. I will never be apologetic if I use this word against this moron. You just finished to watch the clip. They call himself Uzor Kalu. Look at what nonsense this guy is vomiting from his mouth. Under his government, or rather, under the government of his party, which he is the leader of APC in the whole of Abia, during the time he was the governor. He's coming out to tell the general public. You see, when we talk about our people loving power and money, it's not a mistake. Not everybody, I know. Some, under APC, Buhari's 8 years, was firing squad upon firing squad upon firing squad in all the whole 5 eastern states. He said that they should drop whatever and carry out placard. And there's a word he used there. He said, if they want Biafra. So automatically, Uzor Kalu is not an Igbo man. He believes in one Nigeria, and you are still doing your business, having your own residential home, your ancestral land in Biafra land, and people are watching this rubbish this man is talking. I'm not instigating you to go and do anything harmful or whatever, or to go and do anything funny. So please don't mistranslate my language. How can somebody who call an elder will come to the national TV to fool himself like this? And then when youths from other regions are abusing us, calling our elders fools, is this the people we are going to go out there to defend? That they are not fools, they are this, they are that. Tell me if there is anything that separates this man from being an old fool. If there's anything that will separate this man from addressing him as Uzor Kalu in bracket old fool. If there's anything, please drop it at the comment section. Sometimes I begin to wonder, where is the gods of our land? Have they gone on strike? Have they suddenly gone deaf and dumb? Or maybe they are busy chasing rats when their houses is on fire. This kind of people, the God supposed to have visited this guy. He was caught singing, "All my fear is gone," when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was jailed. Everybody who participated on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's jailing have engaged in one Thanksgiving service or the other with their cronies, with their hook. I mean, with their crooks, they call friends. Boris Johnson spearheaded the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to death, Boris Johnson appeared from nowhere, having a summit in Imo State, telling the whole world that he is safe in Nigeria. The idiot that can never move an inch without a security, without an escort, is now telling the whole world that we that is crying that insecurity in our country is full. Then a foreigner is the one now telling us that he is safe. Former Prime Minister of UK, the country you lived for many years. Why you not stay there? Why you leave that place? Because you know that anywhere you go in that your country, they are going to stone you. You leave the country to come in Nigeria, moving with escorts, provided with my own taxpayers' money, and you are telling the whole world that I am lying, that there is security in my country. Then you, a foreigner, who will, after stealing my mineral resources, will go back to your country, is now telling the whole world that my country is safe. Can you imagine that rubbish? And people are celebrating it. Go to the comment section. People are celebrating. All these killings and wiping away communities. How many UK citizens have ever been involved? If there's any UK citizen that ever involved in all the killings going on in Nigeria, my brother, today, Nigeria will never remain the same. Nigeria will never remain the same. UK will invade Nigeria for allowing their own citizens to be buried in Nigeria. That the same Boris Johnson vomiting nonsense in Owerri after escorting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see all of them. They just appeared from nowhere. They went there for nonsense summit, just to seal the gas deal that they have been fighting for all these years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused them to do. Now look at this one. And somebody, other religious elders now will come and begin to argue. You have a National Assembly, you have senators, tell them to go to the National Assembly and then present your case. Look at the people who is going to present the case of Biafrans. Where I have already told you, if they, not him, he don't want Biafra, but you are living in a Biafra territory. Your ancestral land is in Biafra. You can never take it and go and live in Abuja as your one Nigeria, as the country you supported most. Orji is supposed to be an outcast in Igbo land. You're supposed to declare Orji person non grata in Igbo land. You're supposed to declare Orji Uzor person non grata in Igbo land, because I've already made it clear. This is Arise TV interview. This is not propaganda. It's not ordinary all these cheekily radio house or media houses. This one, a national hero and national treasure. Mainstream media of the zoo is where this man vomited this nonsense. A lot of Igbos here is that nobody will even call their mind back. Say, let me reflect on what this guy said. Automatically, all you don't tell you, say, I am not a Biafra, I'm not an Igbo man. If they want Biafra, they should drop whatever it is and pick up flag. The same flag we are waving during the time of your party, the party you belong, their government under Buhari, and people were being massacred in numbers. Live bullets. Gun was blessing. And we have somebody like this who will come on the national TV and begin to lie to the people. And you want me to pray. You want me to praise him, and you want me to chastise him and tell him, oh, or maybe you want him to be giving him a songs of praise. That yes, he's telling the truth. Oh yes, that is what he's supposed to do because it is his government. Whether it's government or it's not government, Orji Kalu have been a useless and old fool since I knew him till today. He betrayed the people of Abia State, all in the name of supporting APC and Central, so that they will give him either Senate President or even presidential ticket. Common primary, this idiot never attend for one day. But till tomorrow, he keep on selling Abia State. Selling Abia State and the space in Abia State to the Fulanis. Just because he wants to help power. These things have become a norm to the Northerners and the Yoruba bastards. Using Igbos, the one who is, they are desperate for power. So that was why they are using them any way they like, anyhow they like. You understand me? You can imagine, Dave Umahi, you were promised a Senate President. No, you were promised a Vice Presidential ticket. From there, they demote him to Senate President, or I go for Senate President. From there, after everything, denying that he's not an Igbo, but he said he's not Biafra, like this, like that. And then he end up with the Minister of Works. Now, person where they promise from APC presidential ticket. That was when they demoted. Said no, they have to go back then, and then cause a controversy in their senatorial seat. Don't forget you. If you people have forgotten, I've never forgotten. Now this guy was promised APC ticket. Therefore, but look at where he landed. And after these 4 years, if Devo Mahi, if Tinubu mistakenly, not only directly or indirectly, enter second half, Devo Mahi, Wike, all of them will be booted. Go and mark it somewhere. And then Yoruba will be the one to control all those places. So that for the final push of the agenda, Yoruba nation, if truly they are serious about it. If I'm not Wagana, I never tell you this thing, not to tell another person. Go and mark my word, it must surely happen. Therefore, after they use them finish, Tinubu, you are joking with Tinubu. Tinubu hates you. He hates you with passion. The reason why he kept you is because you people are doing his bidding. At the end of the day, they will say Minister of Works and the one nice spoil the whole roads. He never do anything. No be Tinubu they go call. Don't forget, Obasanjo is the one who instructed Obiageli Ezekwesili, the Minister of Education under his regime, to remove history, right? But nobody is calling Obasanjo till tomorrow. The Yoruba bastard, the Fulanis are the ones. You saying that Obi Ezekwesili is the one who spoiled the education sector by removing history. Nobody is calling Obasanjo. So Tinubu don't they use these ones now. If Wike end up spoiling Abuja, now Wike them they go to call. After all, Wike spoiled Abuja during his own time. He grabbed all the whole land. Not Tinubu. Therefore, man didn't work anything. Where is all the more money allocated? The Igbo man don't spend all the whole money because they have been known for criminality. Nobody's going to call Tinubu again. But the person who is using them for his own selfish gain is the one enriching himself. While all these ones that call themselves political leaders in the southeast are just mere errand boys. Even them Olomo get out to where Tinubu dey. Pass all these idiots where you see. MC Olomo go enter. Baba, you go possess on the ground. Even if na white you wear. Baba, ekbelesa. He came out to pass all this one where does they wear Boroboro Babaliga. Where will be their tradition? Because he want to see yourself among the elites of Fulanis and the Yorubas controlling the economy. Useless set of people. Let me just take a few comments. Let me see what my people think concerning this Orji Carlos matter. Don Fide said, you can talk anyhow you want because your plans have worked. No obstacles on the way for your mind. No worry, God will surprise you. Don't forget, whoever has sold his brother will never be trusted with his partners. That is a message go to Orji Carlos. Nolibet said, Sabo, is he still talking? My brother is still talking. Moses Uchenna said, no problem, you can stay in Nigeria. We, the main indigenous people of Ndibo, want Biafra. As simple as that. Kelechi Anege, what you should know, Mr. Man, is that Biafra is bigger than your past and present generation. Cure ED. My people, now here I go take back break. When I hear my voice again, when I come back, please like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Please follow us on all our social media handles. And as you do that, may my God bless you and flog you with countless unmerited favor. And so shall it be in your life. Keynesian, my wonderful people.